Hi, it's Jill from Jilly Bean Studio. I hope you can come along today for some fun making scrappy embellishments in a composition notebook junk journal. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm glad you're here. So today I thought I would make a few things out of the pile of scraps on my desk. I have been working in this cute little composition notebook junk journal for 2 months. So currently we're in February 2023. And yeah, look at this. So many good scraps I have hanging out. And today I think we'll make at least a couple things. And I have a few more that I've been journaling, scrappy made things that I've been journaling with across the week. So I will share those too. So I hope you grab a cup of whatever you enjoy, can journal along today. And I'd love to know what you're doing in your journal lately and how you use scraps as well. So my journal practice, these are some of my February pages, is really to layer on the paper, play with all of the goodies, right? And then I like to document what's going on in the week, just normal everyday stuff. And again, I usually do 2 to 4 pages a week. So this is the current week. I tend to leave my comp notebook open on a table. And yeah, this is what I've been up to. So I'm going to share a little bit of that. And then today I'm going to let me grab here the reach. I'm going to grab some supplies. Here we go. I have some pens, some more scraps, notebook paper, tracing paper. We're definitely going to use those today. Some washi. I love those. I've been playing with a lot of pinks and black and white. And look at this pretty wallpaper. Finally, this pad of tracing paper. So later in the video, I will show you a tip I like to use when I do hand lettering. There's a bunch of different ways you can do that to add some pizzazz or an embellishment to your page. Yeah, so let's get into it. This is the beginning of the week. And so kind of in like February, well, I think in the 20s, right? 23rd. And because I'm almost done with my composition notebook junk journal, I wanted to take one more second to show you, because I've had a couple questions lately, that I definitely tear out pages, and I think it's important to know that because there's no way that I could stuff all these goodies. I really bulk up my journal into a comp notebook with all the pages in. I think this one has 100 pages. So I'm just quickly showing you that I tear out the pages from the front and the back. I'll probably get more into this in the next week or so. And then I count from the middle the number of pages I need. So the pages on the right would be for the second month, and the pages on the left would be for the first month for a 2-month journal. So anyways, more about that, and I can link how I've done it in the past, but just wanted to give you a heads up that when I journal, there's going to be so much stuff in here that you definitely need to know I have removed lots and lots of pages first. Okay, so starting out with some really fun prompts lately that I did this week. This one is from Allison from AJ's Inspired Life, and I will link her channel below. And she's done a collaboration with Melissa from Misfit Missy Creates. I wanted to say that slow. And her channel's newer to me. And they just have packed in a lot of fun with choosing a word, and then you choose any random supplies to go with that word. So it's called Inspired to Create, and this is one of the prompts from, I think it's I wrote down week 4. So in order, I think this is a fun little embellishment that you could make anytime. I grabbed one of those coffee, so when your coffee cup's hot, whatever you call that, sleeve, I guess. So that's the F for food packaging. A ribbon, I did a little bit of inking, and what else did I do to it? I added a date, a doily. Yeah, and you just spell out the word friend. And then they also were swapping actual supplies with a friend, but I didn't have enough time to do that. And then I remembered my friend Rebecca had sent me this really cute postcard project that had stickers involved. So I thought, well, why not put that Happy Mail right in this cute little pocket? So that's some of the Happy Mail stickers. Isn't that pretty? That little elephant, wanted to give you a close-up there. Sorry, that came quick. And yeah, so a lot of playing with scraps. I also put in this little fortune from some Chinese food I had with my mom during the week, and made a little scrappy cluster to tuck inside that pocket. Okay, friends, a very loud snowplow came by. It is a snow day here in New England. And yeah, oh my goodness, and the snow blowers and all that. Okay, so anyway, check out Allison and AJ's Inspired Life. She does so many things with junk journals, creative journaling. Again, Melissa is new to me, but she and Allison seem to be having a blast with this new experiment of Inspired to Create. And I will again link the hashtag below. And I think they're thinking about more fun in March. So moving on to making the first little bit of an embellishment, I've been playing with these cute doilies. They're the kind of thing actually where you never know. They stack themselves up, and make sure when you peel them off, there could be, like this looks like one, there could be 10 attached. And I love these colors together. The pinks, as I told you, and blacks and whites have been sort of a very different theme for me because, again, here I am in snowy New England, although it hasn't been snowy for a while until today. And I usually use blues and grays that remind me of winter, but here I am full on enjoying the bright colors that I usually enjoy that remind me a little bit more of spring and summer. And yeah, but look at this combination. I really like that. And I just grabbed from my stash this sticker, which I think is a bit big, honestly. Let me look at that. This is from one of the Antiquarian sticker books. But my idea is to kind of continue that pattern I did with my friend Rebecca's Happy Mail and plop a little sticker in the center. Although that's not sticky right now, so I think I'm going to have to grab some glue. Let me do that. But how simple and cute is this? If you want it for a tuck spot, like I did with the letter, Happy Mail letter, little staple in the middle. I have the tiny attacher and I have a regular stapler too. Let me grab that glue, which is, I'm using Fabri-Tac right now because it's within reach. Always the goodies that are within reach. So how is your journaling going? What are you liking to play with? Are you doing anything fun with your scraps? I would really like to know. Okay, I think that's a cutie. Not sure if I'm going to add this right away. But quick, simple, easy to do. And if you need something for a page corner, I also put a little bit of cardstock under the one with the elephant to give it a little bit more strength. Get these aside. Moving on to now the embellishments with hand lettering. I have been playing with this week the tracing paper and the little ladybug I made with the chillin. I did the same kind of technique for the hand lettering. I did it first on the tissue paper. I like to use, there's a bunch of pens I think that work really well with this. This one, the Adenti, works great. A Micron, this happens to be an 03. And this, I think I'm going to say it right, Fudenosuke brush pen, but it has a stiffer, stronger tip. It's not one of those floppy brush pens by Tombow. And over here on the right, I did a similar thing. I just fussy cut it. I did an initial and inked it in with the pen. So, oh, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is why we write things in our journals. I wanted to say, let me take a quick moment and go back because I meant to do this right away. Kat Hand's prompt for Mix Media Morsels, and she's doing a series called Misfit Makeovers. Oh my gosh, I am really enjoying this. This is her February prompt. I forgot to show that. Let's take a look. This is an altered tea bag. Isn't that adorable? She pulls the prompts through a random generator, like from the, I don't know, an online generator. So tea bag, button, circle, square, and postage stamp. I think that's so sweet. So check out Kat's channel. You're probably familiar with it. I enjoy it. She has all kinds of journaling. I go even back because her videos go for, she's been here doing super stuff on YouTube for quite some time. She has these adorable coffee journals, all sorts of mixed media. And what I really love about her, I gravitate to using papers and pens and mark making and things like that. And I always find her projects so interesting. So I will again link Kat's channel below and check out the mixed media morsels for 2023. These cuties I just picked up from the dollar store, and I have to say, I love them. They are so cute. I thought for the next project to make a really quick scrappy journaling card, I would use these. Are these not adorable? And I literally got them this week. I went to get a mailing envelope to send something to a friend. And yeah, just do what we do, right? Walk by all of the crafty goodies, and I like the graphics. They're simple, cute color palette. For this journaling card, I'm going to grab more of that painty paper. Made that in the last video with two colors, the Arteza pink and the Arteza yellow. And then, of course, when you combine it, it makes that pretty blending so the orange shines through. That was a lot of fun. Grabbing bits and pieces of scraps, and I don't know about you, I like to cut, but I really like to tear paper as well. It feels good. I'm gonna size this up, sort of like a label size, I guess. Play with that. And tear a little bit of the tracing paper, again, sort of a label size, I think. And this is the technique I've been playing with all week, taking the tracing paper and doing the hand lettering on the tracing paper and then layering it onto the journal page or the embellishment that you wanna make. So how simple is this, right? I don't think it could get much simpler. You have a card with a cute background, a few scraps maybe. I'm not even sure about that one. I may leave it as is. Sometimes simple is the creative sweet spot, right? And now what I'm doing, it might look silly, but I'm doing something I call ghost writing. That simply is me figuring out before I actually put pen to paper the spacing of my lettering. Kind of play it out first. Air writing, right? Air guitar, air handwriting. Oh gosh. It's a little tricky. You do have to hold it down. You've got this. And I am keeping it very easy with my own handwriting today. I'm not doing the typical brush lettering, if you're familiar with that, where your upstrokes are thinner and your downstrokes are thicker. I just want to ink this up a little bit more so you can see it better. Well, I am chilling right now. Are you chilling? I'm chilling because there's snow outside, but I have the day off, which is awesome. Bonus, right? Snow days. And yeah, enjoying this creative time. I think if you haven't done a lot of hand lettering, this is a really friendly technique because you're not lettering directly on like the exact page. You know what I mean? You're layering on a scrap, and if you don't like it, you can do another scrap. I just showed the Fabri-Tac glue, but I am venturing into, I know this is silly, but I am venturing into, oh look, bit of squirrel here. This is so cute. It kept looking at me and put the little star. I think I'm going to do that one probably this week too. Put the star on the page. Anyway, what am I talking about? Double-sided tape. I don't use it often. So actually I'm a bit on the struggle bus, as they say, with this because I probably should use, I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to put it down first and then peel it. I think that's what you're supposed to do. And I didn't do that, so it curled all up on the end. So yeah, put it down first. The reason I bought it though was, if you can see on the left-hand side of the screen, I have a ring-bound art journal that I play in periodically. And I thought for some of the pieces that I want to do, double-sided tape would be better. So I'm going to give that a try. And let's see if I can do this. Yeah, that's better. Put it down first. You probably know that. Sweet. I think I might leave that as is. Now the front of this card is glossy. A little bit of sheen to it, but the back is matte. I think I can journal directly on the card. It doesn't bother me that I think the word heart is on the back actually. but I would journal directly on it. So I'm going to think about that. I do a lot of journaling off screen, so that may be for later. Now, this is another idea, and I'm sure somebody else thought of it too, but if you found something that said enjoy or relax on some packaging and you wanted to trace over it, that's another way to play with different fonts and things that you haven't tried before. All right, clearly I'm having a thing with these cute little cards. Yeah, so it does say the word heart. I'm okay with journaling right over that, but you can easily take a piece of any paper and grab this comp notebook paper that we just pulled out in the beginning of the video, glue stick that down, and you're good to go. Tuck that in. Sometimes I move things around. I'm not sure where everything is going to be on the page, but that T envelope works just fine for now. And finally, I have been playing with scraps some more. It's a little pocket there. You can just staple your pages, by the way, carefully along the top and bottom to make a little pocket, or glue your sides. Yeah, so the 100-day project, I decided to jump in. I was not sure about it, so the last share I have today is my project. I decided to do 100 days of using scraps for 2023. This will take me, I think, clear through, I had to show you more, clear through my spring journals. I'm going to do another composition notebook junk journal for March and April for sure. And that's what, right around the corner. It's tomorrow. So if I post today or tomorrow, you'll be seeing this. And I decided that whatever I do using the scraps, I am probably gonna simply add them to my junk journals. That way I feel I'm not adding really to my plate so much as coming to my journal table and looking around what I have and using that up. Yeah. There's that cute little doily. And I am posting on Instagram. I haven't really done much of that. I think maybe that will get me going there. Here's a few of the ways that I started some of them. Bit of a close-up, that little paper doll and the other doily. It has, bread clips on it. And yeah, that little scrappy bit of flowers, that bouquet of flowers with washi tape. Well, almost done, friends. A few more pages. I probably have extras this month, but that's okay. Gonna finish up some journaling. Had a blast with some February prompts. And then again, I'll link that all below. I still have my February Flamingos as a free printable in my Ko-fi app. So if you'd still like to use those or haven't checked them out, you are welcome to have them. And I would love if you use those in your journals too. Thanks so much for stopping by today. I really appreciate you watching.